What dreams are you sacrificing by not scheduling your time for your own growth or your own important work? This is one of the key questions we must ask ourselves to get back our time back for our growth and our career demand or our results or outcomes what we desire to. And if are you waiting for the perfect moment to build the life you want only to find the moment, and that moment is never going to come. So I'm going to explain the three key insights where we can it will make us think that we must schedule or we must block time or we must carve out the time for our dreams. Otherwise, we are sacrificing on the name of only our instant matlab ki instant gratification or like things like which is going to give us a very certain or instant reward, and this is not a meaningful thing to do at all. So for that what we should do is that the number one thing is that growth requires deliberate scheduling. Anything if we consciously cultivate the steps or the cultivate the routine with a conscious effort, because initially it require our to pull back our resistance from the inertia, because for a longer time we are living in the loop of daily routines or daily work schedule like that. But anything that is creative, anything which demanding to do something out of our comfort zone, which requires certain kind of change, like as blocking time or scheduling time. We never schedule time on the our calendar, though it is a very it is a very free. But the successful people are the people who are always considering their time like a asset, like a money, like investment. And we randomly put the important thing and we regret later, and we self-sabotaging ourselves and we beating ourselves up, and that this is going to be lead us to the burnout, nothing else. So growth doesn't happen by accident. It requires the intentional time allocation. We must put deliberate in the मतलब कि जानबूझकर अपने को उसके ऊपर फोकस करना पड़ेगा कि how can we can schedule, how can we can carve out of our busy schedules. And most people fill their schedule with obligations and answering or the dealing with the random things coming in our environment, and this will become the non-negotiable growth time NGT. And so we have to block 1 hour or the 2 hour whatever the feasibility which is going to move our growth needle by acting on that. This will like a skill building or the learning some skills, like reading or planning your future or planning your career, whatever it may be. Treat this time as a sacred, otherwise it will just hijacked by anything else out of our control. Next step, we have to there is a free tool like a calendar, and we can make use of that for our work and for our personal or company, whatever it may be. And key insight number two is that use the flow trigger to maximize the growth. There is a greatest psychologist Mikhail Harvika is coined this term like a flow. Flow is the term where we lose our sense of being, and we so much engrossed or so we are so much of trapped, not trapped, but we are so much involved in specific kind of task or the activity where we cannot felt time, how time passes by or how much we finish in that 1 hour or 2 hour. And it will become a fast effortless because state of flow where you really immersed in the task. And flow trigger include like a clear goals. We if we define our goals like I work for 15 minutes just for walking, this is it. And I will work for only 10 minutes on my neck or the or cardio health, whatever it may be. Define what you want to achieve during your growth time, that schedule time, and focusing on specific kind of time or the specific kind of work or specific kind of clear goal. Eliminate the distractions, like any distraction we can throw away instantly. And it will also balance our challenge and skill, because growth happens only in between the our skill level and our support level. Because if we are anything we learning or doing something with out of our knowledge experience, then it will create a boredom, it will create a stress in our mind, and that is not going to work for us. So we have to work in between the our challenge and in between our skills as well. So setting a specific goal for our growth time and then working on that creates the flow trigger, and this will making us to move forward in a faster manner. What we usually do is that we jump to the next activity and next activity and we leaving behind the important work as well. And the third insight is aligning our growth with our ideal desired lifestyle. The ultimate goal of growth isn't just achievement or the money or the some name or the some status or some kind of degree. It is also backed by the sense of well-being, sense of inner fulfillment or sense of satisfaction is there. If we are not satisfied and fulfilled in our job or in our work where we involving, then it will create the pressure on that. It means not that we should hate our job, because there is a lot of things is going on by job. We must be grateful for that. But if it is not up to the mark from our inside, then we should thought on that. And we must ask ourselves, what kind of life do I want to live in next 5 years or 10 years? What skills or habits or network do I need to build for my ideal lifestyle? And for that to happen, we have to reverse engineer our dream into actionable step during our growth time. So for that, we have to create a future vision by writing down on our paper or making a frame of that so that we can see every day and we can get the inspiration from that. This is my lifestyle I want to build, so that everything comes randomly in our life. We will throw away right away. We can throw the thing and we work on our important things. So this is the main three things. Like first one is this: deliberately schedule your time for important work. Second one is use the flow triggers, which is going to be triggering you to act instead of going back to distraction. And third thing, aligning our goals with our actions with our ideal lifestyle. And each piece together, we can build something very profound which we are not imagined at all. So this is all about the scheduling time or the blocking time for our growth and our career transitions or our passion work, like that. So we must be careful of our most valuable asset. Non-renewable asset is our time.